track and you're there. It's not very far. Well, I've got here, it's about 100 metres from suburbia. It's just off the road. There's a little bit of a track to get here, but the angle of the sun and me having a very cheap camera, I'll do my best to show you this signature of Aboriginal habitation here long before we got here. So it's indelibly stamped in stone. So I'll do my best to show you. When you come up to it, basically there it is, hidden away in the long grass. If you went 10 metres either side of it looking for it, you wouldn't find it. Well, this is that proof. The grinding grooves, Theodores. So you don't get a better signature than something that's been carved into stone. Who knows? Hundreds of years before we got here, 1,000 years before we got here, who'd know? So, but you can see it's a sandstone type of rock that was obviously appropriate for grinding stones. Axe heads, I was reading last night that axe heads were stones, river rocks usually, between 7 and 9 inches long, so what's that, 20 centimetres long, and because they were very hard rocks, it needed to be a special type of rock to grind them. So there's heaps of them here, and smaller ones for different purposes, I'd imagine, and a group just over here that there's literally hundreds of them around on these rocks that go for about 8-10 metres. So we'll go and have a look at the other lot. I note this rock is a lot finer than the larger bowl type rocks. So all I'm thinking is, were they used for a different purpose? Was it for putting a sharp edge on something? But as we go over further, the grooves become even finer. It's I think there was a process from along in the production of something. That's what it looks like to me. They're actually not separated too far apart. And there's another one behind us that we'll have a look at now. And this is the last grooves, and they're it's a bit hard to work out what's natural formation and what's being grooved, but these don't look natural in there, and the other end of the rock's got definite grindings in it, but I'd say this was part of the process as well. So I'll try and get an overview of the lot, but it's not all that easy. Another attempt to try and show you the scope of the site. This is where I think sort of the large bowl-like grindings are perhaps the first stage of the process. A second rock with a different style of grinding, moving along to a third rock with yet another style of grinding, to the larger rock with the fine, narrow grindings.